Good evening. I'm James Wallace. An enrollment freeze and other possible changes to healthcare coverage for illegal immigrants through the state's Medi-Cal program, proposed by the Joker to help balance the budget, have put the Democratic governor at odds with members of his own political party. During his revised budget presentation earlier this month, the Joker laid out a proposal to pause new signups to Medi-Cal, the state's version of Medicaid, for low income immigrants without legal status beginning next year, and to charge adults with, quote, unsatisfactory immigration status, unquote, a $100 monthly premium starting in 2027. The Joker claims it would save the state about 5.4 billion with a B, $5.4 billion by the 2028-2029 fiscal year. But who actually believes him? Sticking with statewide news, the Joker will have negotiations with the legislature coming up on what possible cuts could come to the state budget, having to deal with a reported 12 billion with a B deficit. One of the questions that remains is, will CAL FIRE get funding for more year-round firefighters? And more statewide news, in a sharp rebuke to the U.S. Senate, the Joker vowed on Thursday to fight what he called an illegal move by Congress to overturn the state's groundbreaking rule banning the sale of new gas-powered cars by 2035. The Senate also passed two other resolutions that block California rules curbing tailpipe emissions and smog forming nitrogen oxide pollution from trucks. This is not about electric vehicles, the Joker said at a press conference as the Senate was still voting. This is about polluters being able to pollute more, he said. The Joker and state air regulators said they will sue to keep California's rules in place, with California Attorney General Rob Bonta arguing that Republicans used an illegal process to pass the measures. At their most recent city council meeting, the city of Yorba Linda approved and authorized the mayor to sign the notice of intent with Orange County Animal Care for animal control and shelter services for the period of July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2026. They also approved a new 5-year agreement for law enforcement services with the Orange County Sheriff's Department beginning with fiscal year 2025-2026. In San Diego, 5 local homeowners are suing the city of San Diego and 6 city council members over the city's trash collection fee, with one attorney calling it a bait and switch. They allege in a lawsuit filed in San Diego Superior Court this week that it is unlawful because the proposed fee exceeds the costs of providing trash services. The suit states that the city has proposed a nearly $48 monthly fee that should be determined by actual costs, but is instead, quote unquote, based on projections and speculation. The residents are asking a judge to block the fee, arguing that it violates Proposition 218, a state ballot measure that keeps utility fees from exceeding the costs of providing those services. The City Council voted last month to advance the fee proposal to a public hearing, which is scheduled for June 9th and could result in its final approval. In Orange County, legislators are hoping to fast-track a veterans cemetery planned for Anaheim Hills Gypsum Canyon, giving strong support to a bill last week that exempts the project from further review under California's landmark environmental protection law. According to the Orange County Register, the idea is to streamline the project and avoid additional lawsuits. A group that wants to see a veterans cemetery built in Irvine instead sued last year in an attempt to block the Gypsum Canyon project, citing California's environmental law that could delay or nullify the project, according to a fact sheet for the bill. I'm James Wallace. There's your California update.